Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee aro Koridang by election laga star campaigners pra aji Kohima di party candidate T Chalukumba Ao aro ongoing revamp drive upper Kotakrisha. Congress MP aro AICC in charge of Nagaland Saptakiri Sankar Ulaka bra Longkumbos Didi Jamala Ola Condemns Krisha. Aro village council gi free and fair election lobally ensure kuribuli pinti Krisha. Sankar bra kushegi state di opposition nai aro Congress bra ekta seat chit hasil Krisha gule sorgar ki impact to nakuribo huilibi assembly di awas otavole paribo aro checks and balance rakibole paribo. Sankar bra arop lakaishigi Prime Minister Narendra Modi aro Union Home Minister Amit Shah FNTA di solution dibole mon nai. Kindu administrative lapse na hoy kina political negligence ase. Koridang by election uber Manipur MLA and Congress Legislative Party leader Megha Chandra Singh aro Odisha ex-MLA Jaya Dev Channabravi Kotakrisha. Details Saisabo.
Thank you for taking out your time to come here. Today, the press conference will be addressed by our Honorable MP, also the AICC in charge of Nagaland, Shri Saptakiri Ulakaji. He is no stranger to you, he has been here quite a number of occasions. He is also the chairman of Parliamentary Standing Committee on RD and Panchayati Raj, as well as a member on the Consultative Committee for Defence. On his right is Shri Megha Chandra Singh, the Honorable MLA from Manipur. He was also the former president of Manipur Npcc and currently the CLP leader. And on the far right is Mr. Jayadev Jainaji, the ex-cabinet minister from Odisha, as well as the former PCC president. So three of them will be addressing the press. Now, without wasting much time, I hand over the mic to Ulakaji.
Thank you so much, Imamji, and also Jayadev Jainaji, Megha Chandraji, and my friends from media. I welcome you all to this press meet. And thank you all for coming in a very short notice for this important press meet. Mainly this is about our by-election in Koridang, and we have Sri T Chalukumba Ao, who is a Congress candidate from Koridang, and we are star campaigners. We came for this election campaign. Yesterday we've been to the constituency as well, and firstly I'd like to condemn the violence which has happened in Longom and the particular constituency. There is no place for violence in a healthy democracy. We condemn it in a strong words and hope that the administration takes care of law and order situation. We are appealing to the council members and the chairman as well that they should help us in having a free and fair election without any inducements, without any threatening, without any violence, without any other things. So there's something which we want to say why this election is important. We are seeing an assembly in Nagaland which has virtually no opposition, and by winning one seat, the Congress party, it won't impact the government at all. But we need an opposition voice in assembly to put checks and balances to the government so that they can't go around doing things without any checks and balances. And as a representative of Rahul Gandhi ji, who was the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, we are seeing the impact that Rahulji has been having throughout the country by raising his voice, be it Epstein files, be it the West Asia crisis, be it the SI, be it the manipulation of the systems. He's been very vocal, and the BJP is put in checks and balances. And that's the reason T Chalukumba Ao is a man with the grassroots. It is his fourth election that he's been contesting, and he's always stood with the people. He always supported the people, and he was unlucky 3 times, but look at the spirit of this person. He is quite capable, he is determined, and he is willing to fight one more election. And I am sure the response that we are getting on the ground in Koridang, especially yesterday we've been there, is overwhelming. And there's a soft corner for Congress party by the people of Nagaland, which we have seen in the last Lok Sabha election also. Subrahmanyam Jamechi, he won vehemently, and he's been the voice of Nagaland in the parliament. He's been raising very critical issues. And some of the issues which also I want to highlight per se now is the FNTA implementation. The Frontier Nagaland Territorial Authority, this was an accord which was signed in way back in 2016, I suppose.
2 months back.
2 months back. But the dialogue started way back, and it was signed 2 months back. But just yesterday we had seen what the CM had to say. He said that he's not getting clear signals from the central government. If there will be legislation in this particular bill, they want to pass in the assembly. So what I am trying to say is that government is trying to pass the buck. The central government of Amit Shah and Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi, they are not interested in providing solutions. Like you must be remembering, they had mentioned previously also they will give 15 lakh to each bank account. They will provide 2 crore jobs. Similar thing they're doing with the Naga people, and this is something which we condemn. We ask the government to initiate a dialogue, and this is not an administrative lapse, it's a political negligence. We demand clear timelines and immediate legislative action to operationalize FNTA. This is the first demand from the Congress party. The second one, you must be knowing, this is very core to your, I think, heart, the Foothills Road deadlock, Nagaland's lifeline. This also has been going on the government and the Nagaland Foothills Road Coordination Committee. It's hurting the public interest and delaying the project. This has to be sorted out, and the people of Nagaland cannot be held hostage to the ego classes of the administration and this coordination committee. The CM should step up and solve the issue, which is very important for Nagaland. As the chairman of Rural Development Panchayati Raj, Manrega is something which is very close to me. And you will be surprised to know that the lowest wage rate in the country is in Nagaland. It's 230 or 224 rupees. This is the double engine government which they're saying, and the wage rate for Manrega is the lowest. Now they're trying to kill the program by bringing a new bill, VB Gramji bill. But unfortunately, they declared 90,000 crore in the parliament budget session. That act is still not notified. So the Manrega is killed. 30,000 crore has been allocated to Manrega. The pending liabilities, be it wages or material, is 27,000 crore. So there's no Manrega, there's no money in Manrega now. The new bill is not notified by the government. So what are they trying to do? They're trying to just kill the program slowly by announcing. This is again a false announcement which the government has been doing. The BJP government has announced a lot of things, but if you look at the ground reality, the funds are stalled. Look at the roads condition. We went to Mokokchong yesterday, and is pending. Like the road condition is really, I'm not sure. It was as if we are going in a boat or something like that. It was so bad. The condition is the traffic in this particular Kohima. From the hotel to here, it takes at least 45-50 minutes. Where is the government? What are they doing? And they have absolute majority, 60 of them in a particular government. What is CM doing? One other thing which the government is trying to come is the FCRA amendment. This is a Foreign Contribution Amendment Act, which the government had tried to introduce in the last parliament session. But due to opposition from the Congress party, they had to withdraw, they had to hold the introduction of the amendment. I'll tell you what exactly this particular amendment is. If any missionary which deals with charity and they have a remittance from foreign countries, from abroad, and that remittance, like for example, a hospital is being built and some amount has been remitted by the foreign country, the government can take over this particular thing if proper documentation is provided. This is such draconian thing. First they came after the Muslims, the Waqf board bill. Before that they went after the farmers, the draconian farm laws. They had to withdraw after 700 farmers committed suicide. Before that they went into abrogation of 370, which was like for Jammu Kashmir. And they have been saying one nation, one constitution. So what will happen to 371A is what something we should all be careful about and put our voices together. Like this is something which Pandit Nehru had given in 1962 when Nagaland was formed, the 13th constitutional amendment, 371A. This is the contribution of Pandit Nehru. And we've been always there with the people of Nagaland. One other thing which is very surprising is that whenever there is atrocity of the Northeast people in different parts of the country, the NPF is very silent. They never open their mouth. Angel Chakma was a Northeast person who was lynched in Dehradun. There have been attacks of the Northeast students in Delhi, Chainal, from Delhi to Bangalore to Chennai, all the places. Have you ever seen your Chief Minister raising concern that what is happening with the people of Nagaland? And the people who have been attacking this Northeast students or youngsters, they are with the patronage of BJP and RSS. And with which phase they're coming to Northeast to beg for vote is something which we fail to understand or comprehend. So these are a few things which we want to put in light. And is this election, this by-election is very, very important for the people of Nagaland, because ultimately you need an opposition voice to ask questions, to put checks and balances, to ensure accountability by the government. This is something which is very, very important. And a vote to our candidate, Sri Ao, is not a vote for one MLA, it will be a vote for the opposition. And we are pretty sure what is happening in the various states election which we are having. We are winning thumbs up in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala and Puducherry. In Assam, we are doing very well. We are neck and neck. And look at what the statements of the Assam CM Himanta Sharma has been doing. He's been saying Mia Muslim, constantly attacking minorities. So it's a duty for us that we stand up to brotherhood, we stand up for secularism, we stand up for our constitution and ensure that the forces, the dividing forces of RSS and BJP is being defeated. So I would appeal through you to all the people in Koridang constituency to support our candidate Sri T. Chalukumba Ao for a better future, for a safe future, and for the sake of Nagaland brotherhood and other things.
So in fact, we are here for this voicing our concern of these people of Koridang and particularly for the entire people of Nagaland. So you see, we know that this BJP dealing with the headline management only. There is no development at all, and there is no peace, in particularly in Nagaland and the northeast states. We are suffering a lot, and you see the Nagaland's become this phenomenon of unemployment and this price hike. Inflation happened in the state, and this uncontrollable increasing of the prices across the state, and that happens to the entire state of Northeast also. And see, the women are not protected, the empowerment of the women are also not there, and this unemployment, so concerning about educated youth, the percentage is very high, and the unemployment rate is 16%, which is above the average unemployment of the nation. And the concern in regards of these development project also, when we see back to the years like since 2021, 22, 23, and again 24, the government's fails transparency and accountability. The government of Nagaland this under this alliance of BJP and NPF fails to implement the major projects, and whatever the centers provide, that is also unable to implement timely. And see, when we see the financial report submitted by the CAG, when we see that the incomplete number of works, it is about 250 works. So in the last 2-3 years only, and the total amount is more than 400 crores of rupees, which were the uncompleted by this government. So in fact, it is very they could not give the utilization certificate to the ministry concerned from time to time. So in fact, it is anti-people, and the development is quite zero. Whatever the government, NPF, BJP alliance made the promises, that is not in the ground reality, that is not translated into actions. And that's why this government, this BJP and the NPF alliance is against the people, the will of the people, of the will of the this entire Nagaland. And we'll see if there is no transparency and accountability, then it is a loss of the, for the people of Nagaland. When there is no voice of the people, then this government will bulldoze whatever it is they think. If there is no the voice of the opposition, it is a very big question that whether this government is doing well or not. And you see, there cannot be a healthy democracy in the entire state of Nagaland, because there is no the second violence. So this time, this by-election of Koridang, this is very important. The people of Koridang will make a change in the democratic process. So this by-election is not only for representing one MLA, but it will represent for the healthy democracy of Nagaland. So it's a right time to decide by these Koridang people. So for this reason, this AICC in charge and our different leaders are coming here to voice for the people of Koridang and the Nagaland. And at the same time, the entire infrastructure development of Nagaland and the entire state, whatever made the promises by this BJP and its alliance NPF, that is nothing at the ground. The promises for the youths, the promises for the women, that is not on the ground. In 2014, BJP made for this giving jobs of this 2 crore for every year. No, but that is not there in the Nagaland and entire Northeast, and even in the across the country. So this BJP is dealing with the headline management. They are giving a series of promises, but that is nothing with the people. That is nothing at the ground. So this we are coming here to voice for these entire people of Koridang, Nagaland, Northeast. We want to support our INC candidates, Sri T. Chalkumba Auji, and please support our candidate, and so that this transparency and accountability can bring in the Nagaland. So thank you.
Everything has been elaborately expressed before you. What is our mission to have a press conference here in PCC office? So I am here for 3 days. I have been to 4 or 5 places. I talked to the people. At the time of my coming, I have the impression that Nagaland, because it is the by-election, the people may not take it seriously. But yesterday, when we addressed the meeting of the intellectuals in 2 meetings, the councillors and the chairman of this council, and also some common people. And in also Kohima, we discussed some people. And now I have the impression, I am 50 years in Congress party, I have the impression that people seriously, the people of Nagaland seriously, they are thinking of this by-election also, what to do and why to do. Because it is the unique that in the state of Nagaland, that there is no opposition. Opposition voice is not there. The government is only party, and they will not be opposed by anyone. So we are requesting the people, and people also told from their side that we will send this particularly Congress candidate to raise his voice, because he has been appreciated by everybody, all intellectuals, that he is a humble, is very serious debater, and also lovable, and to the party people, to the workers, and people have the mind to just to cast a vote. But in other way, what I think, what this you have seen, because you are the senior media persons, you have seen what is going on all over the country. So far this women atrocity is concerned, the Manipur is the example. I will not elaborately tell because you know everything is not state. Manipur women atrocity, it crosses all limits. And our beloved leader, Rahul Gandhiji, immediately came and reached to that place. But Prime Minister has to take about two years to come to that place. This is the comparison. People are talking from their side. Another thing, the minority all over the country. But Saptagiriji told you about this Hemanta Biswa Sarma. I was in charge of Assam for 5 years. When Hemanta Biswa Sarma was in our party, I know that he is a big manipulator. He was trying his best to become the chief minister. And for chief ministership, he left the party. He has no ideology. And what he has done there, I have seen very closely. And he is, in every meeting, he is telling that Mia, the Muslims,
Mia Muslim.
Mia Muslim. In the same way, the mind of BJP is now having atrocity to these Christians. In my state, in Odisha, 3 women, without any reason, without anything, in a BJP constituency, parliament constituency, and BJP MLA were there. They have been, last year, they were arrested for the whole night in a tree. And police station is only 200 meters from that place. And 3 Christian ladies have been arrested. They were arrested and nobody came for their rescue. And these Bajrang Dal people and BJP people, RSS people, they surrounded 3 ladies and without any reason, they were there for about 12 hours. After that, the common people rescued them. And in the same way, what is going on in Chhattisgarh, you know, Chhattisgarh, very important atrocity, the atrocity which is also crossed the limit. And the atrocity is only done by this BJP, RSS and Bajrang Dal people. And they are intentionally they are doing it. But our Honorable MP told that they are now in the proposal that they will just withdraw the educational progress and the health progress what was done by the missionary people, Christian people, in a bill in the parliament. They will withdraw their support, because in my impression, what I know, you know also, the missionary people, they are always everywhere. They are giving maximum support so far this health is concerned. In the health institutions like hospitals and other things. And in the other way, also in education, all the missionary schools you will find the good students there. And they are getting funds from abroad and of their own way. But now the government is trying, as they attack first for this Muslim, now they are attacking this also this missionary people and this especially these Christian people, and they should not progress, they should not be there. The mission of this Narendra Modi is that one nation, one election. Means one nation and one election and one Hinduism will be there. That is not supported by Honorable Rahul Gandhiji, Mallikarjun Khargeji, Venugopalji, Sonia Gandhiji, and all our member of parliament and all the people of India, 135 crores people, they will not support this. And now the mission of BJP for this particular by-election, they are spending lot. They try to capture the booths, but we have got the allegations. But we request to the councillors and the chairman and the common people also that there should be free and fair election. And there should be the free and fair election so that we must have to judge the mind of the people. And our candidate, if he will be elected, day after tomorrow is the election, if he will be elected, then he will raise the voice of Nagaland in the floor of the House on behalf of the opposition. And I hope that through you, our message should have reached to the people of that constituency so that the Congress candidate should have to be. Thank you.
Yeah, in the state, not only in the state but the entire country, especially coming to the by-elections, you have suddenly made the change in the DCC president in the district of Maukchun. So don't you think this has created some kind of a negative impact that suddenly in the midst of ongoing campaigning, you have changed the president there?
No, see, I'll explain a bit about what Sammitrans Vijayana Abhiyan is. Sammitrans Vijayana Abhiyan is a process by which we select the district president, where we send observers from AICC and they talk to each and every worker, all the leaders, the press people, journalists, civil society organization, and they come with a panel of 6 people. Out of the 6 people, then we have our own data feedback from the war room, we have from the organization, GSO office, Rahulji Khavichi, and then a name is finalized. So what we try to do is that we try to do a balance of different things. There are multiple combinations. This is a part of the organizing activity which is happening throughout the country for all the states in Congress party. So the people came, they did their background exercise and they announced it. So what we had discussed is that if there are some reservations or any anomalies, then we have asked the PCC president to put in events for any of the cases particularly. If you're talking about Mokokchung, then we are discussing what's happening and what is the grievance it is. But this is a normal process and this is happening throughout the country. And it's not dependent on elections because our target is by 1 year time we want to reset the organization in all the districts over the country. It happened in Manipur, it happened in Nagaland, at the same time it happened in Goa and all the other places. I think only a few states are left, after which we'll get into the training of a district president and so on. So there is nothing like why it was done or what was that, but if there are any issues, that will be taken care of.
Similarly, in Dimapur also, someone has been appointed who has already rejected the appointment also.
Yeah, I'm saying if there are any issues, that will be registered upon. So if you're saying one particular example, there can be any district or any state. So that will be looked upon and we'll reconsider. It's not that we are thumping something from our side. It is a process automatically and we don't have our involvement. The PCC president or the AICC in charge, we are not involved in the process. But if there is some concerns, we get back to our leadership and tell them and they will rectify as required. That's what this time is.
How does Congress sees this by-election prospect?
See, we are confident of winning this election. That's the reason we have star campaigners and that's the reason we went to the constitution and so on, because there are 2 factors. One, not all is well in PDA, so we can sense it, something is happening there. And our candidate, he contested almost 3 times and the once before he contested independent got almost 6,000 votes is what we have. Plus we are getting good response from the village councils and the people are fed up. They are fed up of BJP as a party. And with NPF not in there, and we have a good narrative, we have an agenda, we have a manifesto. Our candidate is very good. He's connected to the grassroots, and people love what we sense. They love Rahul Gandhi ji. And in the last Lok Sabha election also, we had a lead of 8,000 votes in a particular constituency. These are the same set of people who are going to vote in the by-election. Unless until there is inducement, there are pressure, violence, or money is being played out, our candidate is going to win. And we are very confident about it. So we appeal to the council members we appeal to the chairman as well. Let it be free and fair election. Let the people decide who they want to vote, and he will be the voice of the opposition in the assembly.